Logan Paul is suing me for CryptoZoo.
The real reason why Logan Paul is suing Coffeezilla is not because Logan Paul thinks he's right. It's not that he thinks he's actually done nothing wrong. It's because he wants Coffeezilla to suffer.
Only hours before this lawsuit was filed, I had reached out to Logan Paul about a new investigation into one of his companies, which has just been accused by the Canadian government of being a multi-layered fraud in Canada.
He wants Coffeezilla to pay, and worst of it all, he wants Coffeezilla off the internet.
I obviously had questions, but before I was able to get answers, Logan's team of lawyers showed up to silence me.
I recently watched a video by Legal Eagle where Coffeezilla's lawyer was actually able to come on the video, and listen to what he had to say here.
I think I knew it before he became my client. I think I know it way more now. If there's something that man cares about, it's the truth. This case really presents a David and Goliath type problem. You look at somebody like Coffeezilla, yes, he has a lot of YouTube subscribers. I mean, I'm sure he makes money. You know, I'm sure he does fine. He's not anywhere near the capacity of his opponent. I mean, his opponent has an unlimited war chest to come at him and could essentially use this suit to drive him off the internet.
And so here comes Logan Paul, a person who's, ridiculously wealthy through ways that, we all don't agree with mostly. You've heard about the Japanese, forest video. You've heard about the Ding coin. You've heard about the CryptoZoo. You've heard about liquid marketplace. So this person, all in all, isn't a great person to be around. And yet, Coffeezilla, who just happens to be a regular guy on the internet, stumbled upon an investigation that it felt like the people had to hear about.
But players who purchased the in-game currency were left out in the cold. But that's where YouTuber Coffeezilla, real name Steven Findezen, comes in. He's been investigating Paul's promises and the demise of CryptoZoo since at least 2022, calling Paul out for being a scammer. And now Logan Paul has filed a defamation lawsuit against Coffeezilla.
And he got in the crosshairs of Logan Paul, a reasonably powerful person with a ridiculous bank account. And so when he got exposed, you saw all this pivoting he was trying to do. At first he was like, it's completely bullcrap, what Coffeezilla is saying is not real, Coffeezilla is a liar.
And at the time, Paul swiftly backed down. Then Coffeezilla tweeted, quote, "Logan called me, he said he's deleting the 2 responses and is dropping the lawsuit threats." Coffeezilla had planned to release another video about CryptoZoo, but decided to delay the video so he could include Paul's response. And here was Logan Paul's later response, saying the war is not with Coffee, and quote, "I'm grateful he brought this to light." He apologized and promised to come up with a plan to make things right.
And all of that lasted for like 10 seconds. And all of a sudden, the guy turns around and sues the person he was thinking about exposing him, helping him grow as a human being.
We're gonna handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court.
By the time this comes out, it'll be done. The game's gonna be made. You're gonna have the opportunity to get your money back if you want, if you don't want to play the game. And I'm gonna take care of the people who made me look like this was a scam perpetrated by me.
He's attacking someone who literally was doing what people would expect anyone to do if they found information that the public would be benefiting from. So the nuts and crux about this thing is that Logan Paul is only suing Coffeezilla not because he's right, but because he wants to make Coffeezilla pay. He wants to cause as much pain to Coffeezilla as possible.
Ironically, this is a very, very vicious attack on Coffeezilla's reputation that really he has no way to vindicate except going in the court and winning on this suit.
Coffeezilla belongs on the internet. We could all use a guy like Coffeezilla who spends loads of time, going through these investigations with his team, working with other YouTubers, that want to expose people that are doing bad things. And Logan Paul comes along and wants to take him off the internet. This is absolutely disgusting.
So this lawsuit from beginning to end is groundless, meritless, frivolous, and Logan knows that because behind the scenes, in clips he didn't want to get out, he's saying I'm thorough and good-hearted. But in public, he wants to sue me, silence me, and cost me money, because that's the one department where we both know he's got me beat.
What you guys need to do is to help Coffeezilla. Obviously, right now, he actually can't talk about anything regarding Logan Paul. He's got this crazy lawsuit on him, which stops him from actually doing what he loves doing. And that's what Logan Paul is all about. Keeping Coffeezilla quiet, keeping him off the internet, and bearing all his dirty secrets that Coffeezilla was able to uncover. And the only way we can stop this guy is to keep the pressure on him, to keep talking about this situation with liquid marketplace, CryptoZoo, Digdoink, and whatever else it comes across whilst Coffeezilla is going through this situation, so that when Coffeezilla comes on the other side, he can not only get back on the internet, but he can even bury his foot deeper on the neck of Logan Paul. And the only way he's going to do that if he remains on the internet.
Trust me, CryptoZoo is coming. I will make damn sure of it.
Oops, so much for making damn sure of it.
So, if you've been watching this, this drama unfolding with Logan Paul, Coffeezilla, keep your attention peeled in it and keep posting about it, keep resharing the content, keep watching content like myself so people are aware of what's actually happening and what the real goal of Logan Paul is, which is to keep Coffeezilla off the internet, just as his lawyer said. And his lawyer, just like us, should have the energy, the confidence and the power to go after this guy and make him pay for the pain he has caused. Multiple people that invested in him, that trusted him, $500,000, $25,000, so many people lost money. He needs to be held accountable, and Coffeezilla needs to remain on the internet.
This will actually be the first time that we are defending someone from a defamation suit, but it is something we very strongly believe in this particular case.
Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you've been burned before by scams, this is one of these times where you need to be piling in to help a regular Joe like Coffeezilla make it out on the other side unscathed and even more powerful than before, so you can expose even more people who are doing dirty work. But yes, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next video. Catch you later. Bye.